Hi, it's Lael Kandkar. I'm here to share with you guys that they look kind of plain, right? But you guys, these are the most amazing things ever. These are the exclusive foam rolls from Scrapbook.com. They come in 3 different widths. They come in 1/4 inch, they come in 1 inch, and they come in this wonderful 2 inch. They are double-sided, so I can peel off, adhere to what I need, and then peel off and adhere again. They each come with 32 feet of adhesive. So let's take a look at the really great things that we can do with these, because I am all about the dimension. And sometimes as we're scrapbooking or paper crafting, making cards and tags, things kind of start to look flat. So these foam rolls are going to be great to help us kind of pop things up. And we are going to start out with fussy cutting. Now, I love fussy cutting. Very therapeutic to me. And fussy cutting, if you're not familiar with the term, is basically cutting something out of something larger. So I like this orange flower right here. And I am going to just come in and use my fussy cutting scissors, my small scissors here, to fussy cut out that flower. All right, now that I have my flower cut out, I'm going to use that 1/4 inch roll to just trim off a little tiny piece. What's so great about this, so much 32 feet, I can cut whatever size I need. So I'm going to use my nonstick scissors, and I'm just going to cut off a little piece. I will turn over my flower, put that foam tape right there on the back, peel off my backer, and then I'm just going to add it to this cute little card. So I now have dimension. I just use a little piece of that foam roll. I have lots of dimension now on what would otherwise be a flat card. So that is my first technique, fussy cutting something and using it to pop it up. One more thing I want to show you as I've done this. I can stack. So if I want to have a thicker or a higher pop, I can just take another piece of that and put it right on top of the one I already had. And now I have even more pop. So I can keep stacking and stacking really as tall as I want to go. That's using the 1/4 inch, so a little bit of a smaller width. For our next technique, I'm going to use the 1 inch thickness to add a little bit of dimension on a layering surface. So I have taken this piece of striped paper and I have cut out 2 rectangles, the exact same size. The first rectangle I've put down as the base of my card. The second rectangle, I then cut out the exact same pieces in strips so that I could layer them on top of some of the rectangles that are already there on my card. So I am taking the 1 inch roll and my piece here, and I'm going to get my nonstick scissors again, and let's see about how long we want that to be. Lay that over the top. Trim that little guy off. Adhere that to the back side. And what's so great about this, now I've switched to the 1 inch. Now I could have used my 1/4 inch, but look at how thick my piece of paper is. It's 1 inch. If I had used the 1/4 inch, then I would have had to cut multiple strips. So with that 1 inch, I have one piece and that does the job for me. I will, easy, super easy, right? I'm just peeling that backer off and we will lay that down right there. So I have some dimension and I have some layering. To take that one step further, I'm going to add this little piece to go right there. And I will add a little strip of that 1 inch again. And I'll put it right there like so. So it, using that 1 inch again, has lifted it from the base of the card. But I want to add a little bit of movement. So I have some dimension going on here, but I want to add a little bit of movement with this banner. So it's a flat banner right now that I've made. I'm going to go back to my 1/4 inch. And in this case, I just want a little tiny piece again. And I'm going to add that to the end of my banner, like so. I'm going to adhere that right here. Now, because the placement, I put that foam roll piece right there towards the end. So here it's flat, here it is lifted because I have left the foam underneath part of it and not the other part. So that's a way I can get kind of a little bit of additional lift, almost like a little bit of movement. So if I think that this is like a banner waving in the wind, adding a little bit of movement by not putting it under a whole piece, just part of a piece. So the next technique that we're going to take a look at is using the 2-inch width foam roll to draw attention to something on my layout. And in this case, I want to make this particular photo really stand out from my other 2 photos. So basically, I'm going to take my little 2-inch here, and I will take my nonstick scissors. By the way, 2-inch, you guys, also only available at Scrapbook.com. I will apply that directly to the back of my photo. Pull that off and adhere that right to my page. So that photo now, right now, until we do something else, really takes center stage because it is lifted off of the page. So that's a great way in any of your projects to use your foam rolls to draw attention to a particular element. All right, for our last technique, we are going to use some thin metal dies to create a frame, and then we're going to use the 1/4-inch foam roll to help pop that off of our page. So I have the rectangles, the nested rectangles. I'm going to take the largest one, and then I'm going to skip a size and go down to the next size because I want to make sure I have enough width on my frame for the foam roll. All right, so now we're going to put that guy right there, and then we will put this guy right there. So I'm going to take a little bit of purple tape, and I am going to just tack those frames down, those dies down, so they don't move as they're going through the machine. We'll put the top layer on like so, and we're going to roll that through. All right, so we're going to go back to our layout. Before, I wanted this picture to be center stage. Now I want this picture to be center stage. So I have cut my frame, but I want to add a little bit of foam tape so I can really lift that. So we're going to go to our 1/4-inch foam tape. And in this case, and I wouldn't recommend doing this with the 2-inch or the 1-inch, but the 1/4-inch, you can actually tear it instead of getting your scissors out again. So let's turn this guy over. And I need my piece to be about that long, so I'll just tear that like so. Put it down. Rotate again. All right, so now that I have my foam tape on all 4 sides, I'm just going to go right ahead and adhere that to the top of my photo. Now, I am using the foam tape in this video all with paper, but the foam tape is so versatile, you can really use it on any surface. You could use it with acetate, you could use it with metal, you could use it with wood, so lots of different surfaces. But as you can see, with that frame, it is now popped up. So using that foam rolls, I've been able to pop up a single photo here, but then also using the 1/4-inch, which I needed to be thinner, to take something that was die cut, a frame with my dies, and lift that off of the page to show focus as well. And those are the 3 sizes, 1-inch, 2-inch, and 1/4-inch foam rolls from Scrapbook.com. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.